Hello students, welcome back to my channel Commerce Tute, your flight to success. And yes students, as you can see on the screen, today we are going to distinguish between wholesaler and retailer. Obviously 11th Commerce OCM chapter number 2, that's trade. Okay? In the previous videos we have done the above distinction between different terms here. So this is the fourth one which we are going to understand. It's very simple, very easy. I have already highlighted the points. Based on this highlighted points, we are going to explain the points in detail. Okay? So let's get started students. Before going ahead, new people to my channel, kindly like, subscribe and share so that the video is going to be very important to everybody. Okay? Let's start. The first point of differentiation is, I always tell you that you have to make 3 columns here. One point of differentiation is very important, and then both the terms which you are going to distinguish. So the first point of distinction is meaning. Under wholesaler, a person who conducts the wholesale trade is called a wholesaler. Obviously, a person who conducts wholesale trade. Wholesale means he buys huge quantity of goods directly from the producer or manufacturer. Okay? So that's why this person conducts the wholesale trade, is referred as wholesaler. On the other side, we have retailer. A person who conducts the retail trade is called retailer. Now, what the retailer does? He buys the goods in huge quantities, you can say, from the wholesaler to keep it in the retail shop, the daily, shop where people go every day and buy. So, that's why whatever business he conducts, that is called as retail trade. So, the first point is very clear. It's all about meaning. Person conducts wholesale trade, and in retailer, person conducts retail trade. Okay, let's quickly go to the second point, and it's all about capital. When you're conducting wholesale trade, or wholesaler requires large capital. Obviously, he will buy in huge quantities from the manufacturer, as I told you, or the producer. That's why he requires larger capital. Now, in case of retailer, comparatively less capital is required. Comparatively matlab, with comparison to wholesaler, retailer will require less capital. So this is the second point. Let's quickly go to the next points. Third is link. Now what do you mean by link? Under wholesale trade or wholesaler is a link between the manufacturer and retailers. As I have already told you, the wholesaler purchases the goods in bulk from the producer or manufacturer and then sells these goods to retailers, or you can say retailers buy the goods from the wholesaler. So that's why wholesaler behaves or acts as a link between the manufacturer and retailers. On the other side, retailer is a link between wholesalers and customers. Now what the retailer does? He buys huge quantity of goods from wholesaler, correct? And customers buy the goods from the retailers. So you can say retailers sell the goods to the direct customers. So that's why retailers play a link or a role between the wholesaler and customers. Okay? So this is the third point, link. Just remember this: manufacturer and retailers in case of wholesale trade, and retail trade, wholesalers and customers. I have already highlighted. Fourth is location. Now where are these wholesalers located? They are located in the central market of the city. It's main highlight place, central market, where all the retailers will get easy access to different manufacturers. Or I mean to say the wholesalers will get access to the retailers. Whereas in case of retail trade, they are into various local markets of the city. You can see each and every retailer having a shop where people go and buy. So in case of wholesaler, it's located in the central market of the city. In case of retailer, it is located in the various local markets of the city. Okay. Fifth and the most important is profit margin. In case of wholesale trade, less profit margin as compared to retailer. As we are all aware, wholesaler क्या करता है? He buys huge quantity of goods directly from the manufacturer, obviously, where the profit margin is comparatively less than the retailer. Now this comparison is made with respect to retailer. ठीक है? so the profit margin is less. Whereas in case of retailer, with comparison to wholesaler, the profit margin is more. Sixth is about prices. What about the price? At what price the wholesaler sells the goods to retailers? Definitely he sells goods at lower prices to the retailer. On the other hand, retailers sell goods at the higher prices to the customers, direct customers. Seventh point, credit facility. Who offers whom the credit facility is the question here. तो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो under wholesale trade offer credit facility to the retailer. Obviously retailer is the person who buys from a wholesaler, right? So that's why wholesaler offers credit facility to retailers. In case of retailer, he offers credit facility to customers. Obviously who buy from the retailers? Customers. Okay, this is about credit facility. Eighth is warehousing. In case of wholesaler, requires big warehousing for storing of goods. Obviously when he buys the goods from manufacturer or producer, so he requires huge or big warehousing facility for storing the goods, isn't it? Whereas in case of retail trade, limited warehousing facility is required for storing of goods because it's a retail shop, so the customers come and directly buy there. Okay? Ninth point is specialization. Now in case of wholesale trade or wholesaler, specialized in one or a few line of goods. Okay, they might be selling one or a few line of goods, specialized goods. In case of retail, they have variety of goods. You can see in the retail shops there are variety of goods which are sold to the customers. Last but not the least, it is all about finance. As we have studied all the 9 points and we have come to know that wholesaler requires large financial resources, whereas with comparison to retailer, it requires limited financial resources to take care about all the goods. Whereas in case of wholesaler, they have to purchase the goods and see that the goods are in good condition. For that they require large financial resources. Okay? So this is very simple distinction between the wholesaler and the retailer, students. I hope now the things are very clear to you. So just revise it, and if this is asked in the exam, all max 4 or 5 marks are yours. So that's it, children, in this video. In the next video we'll come up with more distinction between and more exercises. Till then, take care. Thank you so much.